to begin by thanking each and every one of you for attending tonight's dinner to support Adas Torah and to invest in its future. At first we felt uncomfortable accepting the role of honorees at tonight's banquet. There's nothing extraordinary or special about us that would lead to this honor. We are two ordinary people trying to make a home and a community for ourselves and for our family. I was especially surprised that they chose someone from the 915 Indian, especially after this year's Brewers Field from the talk show. Ariel and I truly value a sense of community and feel responsible to ourselves, to our children, and to others to heavily invest in building community and developing strong relationships with others. In Pirkei Avos, Chazal say, "Aseh lecha rav v'knei lecha chaver." This quote defines our reasons for choosing Adas Torah 6 years ago when deciding upon a show when we moved to Los Angeles. My wife had been gone to Los Angeles for a number of years, and I had never lived here. I was told that there was a lot of change within the larger LA community, and so we shopped around to find the right show. We felt warmly welcomed by the Adas community and planted ourselves firmly there, and we would not go anywhere else. Immediately, Rabbi Rex and Reva got to know us and opened their home for us for Shabbos. The founding families were welcoming and were interested in getting to know us as well. This made a very big impression. Many of you know me intimately or know that I easily share my stories, thoughts, and feelings. For those of you who don't know me, I grew up in a large family in Chicago. I went out of state for high school, college, and spent many years in Israel. I spent much time in other people's homes. I got to see firsthand the role of what true chesed was all about. Not only was I zocheh to be witness to chashuv guests coming in and out of people's homes freely, but I also made strong connections with those people and the families that I spent time with. This helped me create a picture of the household I wanted to build for my family. My wife was zocheh to grow up living very closely with her grandparents and her aunts, who were all Holocaust survivors. She heard countless stories of chesed that occurred during the war that led other people to survive. She also saw her grandparents and her family open up their homes and their hearts to others in need and make sure that everyone left not only with a smile, but with a full stomach. In fact, my wife's great aunt, whom our baby Rebecca is named after, survived Auschwitz as a cook in the camps. Her position allowed her to provide food for so many people while risking her own life. Her cooking skills followed her to Los Angeles, where her home was a place for family and neighbors to gather. It is through her home and that of Ariel's grandparents that Yiddishkeit and the love of chesed was passed down to her family. When we decided to settle in the Pico side of town and become members of Adas Torah, we realized that building our home and expanding our friendships with other community members. Elsewhere in Pirkei Avos, in Parish Sheni, Mishnah Yud Gimel, Rabbi Yochanan ben Zakkai asks his students the following questions. Go and see what is the good path that a person should attach himself to. What makes a good friend? What traits should one look for in selecting a friend? Rabbi Elazar answers, Ayin Tov, a good eye. Rabbi Yeshua suggests, Chaver Tov, a good friend. Rabbi Yossi responds, Shapin Tov, a good neighbor. Rabbi Huda believes it's Haroa es Hanolet, someone who anticipates and predicts what is to come. And Rabbi Elazar replies, a Lev Tov, a good heart. Rabbi Yochanan ben Zakkai responds that Rabbi Elazar has the best answer of Lev Tov because in his words, your words are included. The best answer is that of Lev Tov, a good heart, because it encompasses all of the other good traits that I previously mentioned. What is a Lev Tov? How is a Lev Tov defined? Rabbi Yonah comments on the pasuk that a Lev Tov is someone who wants to be metaken his midos because his midos and his measures come from his heart. A person with a Lev Tov is one who takes an accounting of himself, of his life, and of his character, and seeks areas in which to improve upon. A person who is constantly working upon himself is someone who is sameach b'chalko, one who is happy with himself, and a happy person will be a good friend. A second explanation that Rabbi Yonah brings to the definition of Lev Tov is someone that has a will and a focus, someone who is a sablan, who has patience and has the perspective for the long term. This person is slow to anger and realizes that everything now is transient. This person who is a late-toe and patient will make a good friend because he has the long-term in mind and does not get upset or is concerned about the present time. I believe that this community, Avodas Torah, and all of its members have a late-toe. As the show has grown, there have been numerous opportunities to promote learning, self-discovery, and spiritual growth for the Avodas Torah members. Not only is the show filled with honest, self-reflecting, and giving individuals, but also the show and its members are always looking for new opportunities of growth and to enrich one's Frumkeit level and experiences. The other late-toe we have found is one that is patient and looks to the future. With the upcoming work that is to be done with the new shul, Avodas Torah is looking forward to continued growth and expansion. When we arrived, Ariel and I were also looking toward the future, to the long term. Who were the families we wanted to be associated with? Who were the ones we would raise our children with? Who are the ones we would spend Shabbos with? We thank Hashem that we found Avodas Torah and the people within it. We would like to thank Rabbi and Rabbi for everything that they have done for us and the entire community. I know that each family feels an individual connection with the Rav and the Rebbetzin. They make us feel that our needs are most important to them. Thank you for spending your time and your efforts on all of us. I would also like to thank Alan and Marilyn Rich for putting together such a beautiful banquet. They put in countless hours, usually those somewhere after midnight, to get every detail done, details that most of us don't even know about. I would like to thank Rabbi Levitansky, who flew in from Cleveland, my Rav since I was a little child. By your guidance throughout my life, from grade school to helping me choose which yeshiva and both high school and Israel to attend to marrying me off here in Los Angeles, knowing you're just a phone call away has served as a reassurance and support for me. To my mother-in-law, whose warmth and dedication to Ariel and I has no limits. You treat me like the son without the in-law. You forethink everything for us, and you care about all of our needs. To my close friends, you are all my brothers and sisters, and you all know how I treat my family. Finally, I would like to thank my wife. Now, this part I have to make up, because she wrote my speech, so. As we, was thinking that as we build the show, what's the most important thing? As we add on to our house, the most important thing the architect said is the foundation. The foundation is really the key to success. In my life, my foundation is my wife, Ariella. She really is, she's the key to my success. She's the key to the success of our family. And together, we really value all the relationships we have with all the Avodas Torah members, all of our friends, and all of our family. We look forward to grow within the community together and just spend, many, many more sleepless together and many more good times. Thank you very much for coming today.